Hello parents and students. My name is Mrs. Gertzman and I am the art teacher here at Village Meadows. Welcome to Curriculum Night. I will be going over my behavior expectations and grading policies with you, but I wanted to start out by just applauding everyone for hanging in there and learning how to work this Canvas platform. On Canvas, I post my art lessons each week for students to do. If they do the project, they then go ahead and send it or submit the artwork. If they can't make it to Zoom, I have posted step-by-step directions on how to do the project. So each week, when a student finishes their work, they are to submit either a picture or a video of their artwork. I have a grading rubric for each of these projects so that students know what I'm looking for when I go to grade it. And the grades are posted and shown in Canvas and also then on PowerSchools once they've been sent. What I'm looking for is to make sure that every student has posted a project. Right now, when a student does not hand in an assignment by the end of the due date, usually by the end of the week, then they are receiving a 0. Now that 0 is just a missing 0, and it can be changed once they submit the artwork. So that 0 can be erased if they hand it in late. At this time, special area classes are not taking off points for late work. We just want to make sure that the projects or whatever is being worked on is sent in. As for Zoom meetings, it is important for students to be on time and ready to go. I expect them to have their supplies handy and to be either working at a desk or a table so that they have a hard surface to draw on. During the Zoom meeting, I need their full attention and I need their videos to stay on so I can see them as they're working. If they have a question, they raise their hand. They stay muted until I call on them. This is kind of the same expectations I have in the classroom, where they raise their hand. They're not all yelling out at one time. Obviously in a Zoom meeting, that's quite hard to do when I have 20 to 30 students at a time. I try to keep Zoom to 15 to 20 minutes so that they get started. I go over it and then I make sure they have any questions. I help them. Many times I stay on Zoom and kind of hang out and watch them work so they can kind of hold it up and show me if they're on track. But most of the time, there is a little bit of time at the end of Zoom for them to do their work. If a student doesn't make it to Zoom class, I expect them to participate in the project. So once again, if they don't go on Zoom, there is still the project posted on my Canvas website. They can always go on there. There's videos and step-by-step instructions on how to do it. On my Canvas webpage also, there is directions with a video and how to submit artwork. I have been showing your children how to post work by either pictures or videos, and I've walked them through it on Zoom class. But if there's any problems or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My email address is Susan, S-U-S-A-N .Gertzman, G-E-R-T-Z-M-A-N @cvusd.org. And I hope you can see that. It is on my whiteboard behind me here. You can also find it on the Village Meadows website. I do have my website up and running, and it has all that information on there also. So thank you for taking the time to watch this. And like I said, if you have any questions or you're not sure about an assignment, please do not hesitate to reach out by either email or on Canvas. Thank you very much and have a great night. Bye.
Hi, amazing Viking parents. It's me, Coach Nope, the PE teacher here at Village Meadows. First of all, I just want to thank you for everything you have done for your son or daughter. The beginning of the school year with being online. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for helping everybody out. Truly appreciate that. So today I just want to talk about a little bit of my PE expectations with this online learning. First of all, I submit my weekly lessons on Monday mornings by 8 o'clock. So you can find them on my PE Canvas site. Those lessons will include a Muscle of the Week video. They'll have the main lesson, which will always have a warm-up and cool-down videos along with it. So in the middle, there will be the weekly lesson that you'll be looking for. Really important, there will be a graded assessment that will be due that week that goes along, that ties into the weekly lesson that your child has completed. And then lastly, I also have a category every week on there with Just Dance or workout videos for any additional support or enrichment. If your child has extra time to do some Just Dance or workout videos to get stronger and healthier. It's also a lot of fun. I enjoy it myself. All right, secondly, Zoom meetings. So I meet with the students the very first 15 to 20 minutes of each class period. It's really important that they are logging in on time so that they don't miss any information that I've already gone over. During the Zoom meetings, we need to make sure that our cameras are on so I can see that the students are engaged, and also to see if they have any questions through Zoom. During Zoom, I'm going to review the weekly lessons. So I'll be watching the Muscle of the Week video with them, going through how to find the lesson focus for each week, and showing them the assessment to make sure that they understand what they need to do for the week. And then usually we end the class period with some type of different ways to warm up, a variety of ways, maybe some Just Dance or song to get them moving and grooving. So that's the Zoom expectations for that. The last 20 to 25 minutes of your scheduled class period would then be for the child to complete the lesson for the week and complete the assessment. Any missing assignments or assessments will be recorded as zeros, and then once it's completed, the grade will be put in. If you need to contact me ever, you can reach me a variety of ways. You can go to our school website and look for my school email on there, angelanope@dvusd.org, or you can message me through Canvas. Either way works for me. Again, I thank you for being so patient and investing your time and energy into your child's learning. And hopefully, I can't wait to the day when I get to see your child in person again and be playing games in the gym. Bye.
Hello, my name is Miss Carrasco, or Miss C. I teach music here at Village Meadows. I'm here to talk to you guys about a few things for curriculum night. Our first thing that I want to touch on is grades. I know grades are very important, and I value grades very much. Now, for music, something that I look for when I'm grading is one, is your child answering the questions correctly? That's the first thing I look for. When it's like a worksheet assignment or a song, making sure the words of the song are correct. Now, there's other assignments, especially right now in Canvas, that involve videos. And that could be videos of your student singing a song, or clapping and singing a song, or drumming a rhythm. So for those assignments, I do grade those as well, but I'm mostly looking for effort and trying. I want your child to try their best to achieve what they need to achieve for the assignment, whether that's drumming a rhythm or clapping and singing a song. It doesn't have to be 110% perfect, but when I see the effort and the trying of your student, I see that they took their time and effort to work on their assignment for music. So that is another factor for my grading. One more thing for my grading is for late work. I do take late work because I believe everyone deserves a chance to make up work, whether it's late or if they got a really bad grade and they want to make it up. I do accept that as well, because I do want my students to be the most successful they can be. So In the gradebook, there are due dates. So that's when the assignments are put late. At that point, I do mark it as a 0, but the students do 100% have an opportunity to go back into the assignment and make it up for a better grade so that they can have a good grade in music. I remind the kids all the time. I let them know, hey, the due date's approaching. Please make sure to go back and complete your work. If we were in the classroom, usually our assignments are due at the end of class, so I don't have as much late work, but due to the circumstances of online teaching, things are a little different, but I'm very flexible with the circumstances. So that's my grading section. My expectations section, I do have my expectations listed on my website, which is on the Village Meadows homepage, as well as a section about me and a section about kind of what we go over in music. But my expectations are on there, and I also have them in my classroom displayed, and the students can see them and they know them pretty well. It's your basic things of just being respectful for music, being careful with the equipment that we use in music class, as well as being kind to each other, because music, you need to be able to perform and be confident in front of your peers. So being kind to them is very important in my eyes. And as well as I want them to know that being kind and respectful when people are sharing their performances or sharing their rhythms or their songs. That's a big key point. And then lastly, I have Zoom expectations for the circumstances of right now, which include displayed, and the students can see them and they know them pretty well. It's your basic things of just being respectful for music, being careful with the equipment that we use in music class, as well as being kind to each other, because music, you need to be able to perform and be confident in front of your peers. So being kind to them is very important in my eyes. And as well as I want them to know that being kind and respectful when people are sharing their performances or sharing their rhythms or their songs. That's a big key point. And then lastly, I have Zoom expectations for the circumstances of right now, which include making sure our microphones are always on mute. If you have a question and I call on you, then you can unmute. Making sure your cameras are on so I can see their faces to make sure they're paying attention. I do like to do some activities where I am teaching a rhythm and I want them to repeat it back to me. So I need to be able to see them to see that they are participating, and so that they're also getting that extra practice for then when they're on their own, they can work on the activity. So cameras on, microphones on mute, just being respectful and being kind. Being kind is a big thing for my expectations. If you have any questions at all, I always check my email. I also check my Canvas messages. So please send me an email at Melissa, MELLISA.Carrasco, CARRASCO @dvusd.org. I check my email all the time, and you guys can ask me anything that you need to know, and I will answer it to the best of my ability. And I hope you guys have a good curriculum night, and I hope to talk to some of you guys soon.